battle as Seattle and the Detroit Tigers will do battle. I believe that first pitch is scheduled for about 7:08 Central Standard Time, so look forward to that game. In the National League, the Los Angeles Dodgers will sit and wait to see who wins the decisive Game 5 between the Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's play a little clip for those of you who've forgotten this great broadcaster, legendary Harry Carey, as we're going to play a clip from him talking about the Cubs and his decades of broadcasting the Chicago Cubs.
Line drive in there! Here's a winning run! Sanchez around the third! The relay! Cubs win!
And that was Harry Carey on one of his legendary calls. Unfortunately, for Harry Carey, he wasn't around to see the Cubs World Series victory. He'd already passed away, and that was 2000.
It wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, he's been gone for a minute. So.
He's been gone for 25 plus years.
Well, that felt so good. Play the second clip, Slim D.
All right.
And we'll listen to Harry Carey here.
Sure as God made green apples, someday the Chicago Cubs are going to be in the World Series, and maybe sooner than we think.
Yeah, and so sure as God made green apples, one day the Cubs will be in the World Series, and unfortunately for Mr. Carey, Harry Carey, he wasn't around to see it. But they are going to play a Game 5 as they won last night in the friendly confines of Wrigley Field. And they just have to go 90 miles to the north of Chicago to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I didn't realize that, and Coach James Dickinson has joined us. And, guys, I didn't realize that Milwaukee, Wisconsin is just 90 miles directly north of Chicago, right up what is that, Lake Michigan or something?
Yeah, you could literally take a boat up there if you wanted to.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Drake, you ought to take you a boat up there.
Well, I like the Cubs. I'm for the Cubs. They play in a.
You ever been to Wrigley Field?
I have been to Wrigley Field one time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really a fantastic venue, and anybody that is in the Chicago area during baseball season should try to grab some tickets and go.
Yes.
It's terrific. Game 5 will be tomorrow between the Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Last night, the Cubs beat the Brew Crew 6-0 in front of a jubilant, sold-out Wrigley Field crowd. Ian Happ, Matt Shaw, and Kyle Tucker, former player for the cheating Houston Astros, they all homered for the Cubs. Game 5, first pitch, like I said, 7:08, and that will be Saturday night. Los Angeles Dodgers have punched their ticket to the NLCS yesterday. It took 11 innings to tame the Phillies, as a pesky Phillies ball club lost 2-1. Now the Dodgers await the winner of Milwaukee and Chicago series to see which one of those two teams go to the Fall Classic World Series.
That was a bad night for Philadelphia, period, last night.
Yeah, it was a bad night for Philadelphia. An epic game and a terrific pitcher's duel, defensive game. Ended with an error last night between Los Angeles Dodgers and Philadelphia. 2 outs with the bases loaded in the bottom of the 11th for the Dodgers. They were at bat, obviously, playing in Los Angeles. In a 1-1 tie. And Los Angeles Dodgers' worst hitter, Andy Podges, was up at the plate. He hit an easy ground ball back to the Phillies pitcher, Orion Kerkering. Kerkering booted the ball, then threw it towards home, but out of reach of JT Realmuto, Philadelphia's catcher, and the player at third scored for the 2-1 win. The Los Angeles Dodgers' hopes of a World Series championship repeat is still alive.
It is.
When the ball was dribbled back to the pitcher, I mean, it was similar. I had visions of Bill Buckner. I mean, that's how easy this ball was kind of hit back to the pitcher. He kind of booted it like I said.
He panicked.
He did. He really kind of panicked. Really, all he had to do was pick the ball up and throw to first.
That's all he had to do.
That's all he had to do. But instead, he kind of just jelly-armed it back to the catcher, way out of the catcher's reach, and the ball game was over. That was the first time in Major League Baseball history that in postseason history, in Major League Baseball postseason history, that a series has ended with a walk-off error.
Wow.
I mean, that's kind of that's a little crazy. I mean, there's obviously a long history of Major League Baseball, but that's the first time that a walk-off error has been committed to end a series in the postseason.
Well, I can assure you, if we had series over at the Columbia American Little League Park, that we would have tons of series ending in errors.
Okay, right? Yeah, I mean,
Because that's what
the history books would be rewritten. I mean,
that's what it reminded me of last night. I told Tiffany when that play happened, I said, that goes to show you that it doesn't matter what age you are. Yeah, when you get a ball like that and you panic, that's the result.
He was so shocked that it was hit to him.
He just wasn't ready.
No.
He just was not ready.
Excuse me. In the ALCS Championship Series, Toronto is awaiting the winner of Seattle-Detroit, which is tonight, 7 o'clock, around just after 7 for the first pitch in that game. And just to recap, the National League Championship Series will be the Dodgers after they clinched due to that error last night from the Phillies pitcher, as they await the winner of the Milwaukee Cubs Game 5 on Saturday. I mean, folks, like I've said, October is such an awesome sports month. I mean, you've got 2 Game 5s this weekend, tonight and tomorrow. Then you've got college football tonight. You've got college football all day and night tomorrow. And then you've got NFL. You've got the NFL. For the next 48 days, there will either be a college or a pro football game played between now and whenever I don't know, however long the next 48 days are.
Wow.
So,
Then you throw in NBA and hockey and,
yeah.
It's just tons of sports this time of year.
Speaking of hockey, the Predators are now 1-0 on the 25-26 season as they won 2-1 last night
Let's go,
in
Preds.
Smashville. They're undefeated
Wow. 1-0.
over the Columbus Blue Jackets. 1-0.
It's a new start, I can tell.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
It's a new day. A leaf
year
is turned.
Every year is a new year's a new start. Mm-hmm. Loyola Chicago's Sister Jean. Do you all remember
Yeah.
Sister Jean from
Had a big
the
run.
Loyola Chicago Ramblers?
Mm-hmm.
Sister Jean Dolores Schmidt has passed away at 106 years old.
That's incredible. 106.
Sweet lady.
Sister Jean rose to prominence during the Loyola of Chicago Ramblers' Cinderella run in the 2018 March Madness NCAA tournament to the Final Four.
And predicted the games. Remember? She
Yeah.
predicted them. Went on a run.
At that time, the adored nun was 98 years old. She is also the team chaplain. They also said she was a recruiter. I don't know how true that is. But God bless Sister Jean. Dolores Schmidt passed away at 106. But if you remember, she was pictured in a wheelchair, adorned in maroon and gold, the colors of the Loyola Ramblers, and she's gone on to a better life. Last night, talking about the city and of Philadelphia having a bad night, the New York Giants manhandled the Philadelphia Eagles in the Big Apple, 34-17, as two rookies helped the Giants win over their division foe and defending Super Bowl champions, the Eagles. Rookie quarterback Jackson Dart and rookie running back Cam Scattaboo
3 touchdowns.
had 3 touchdowns.
That's amazing. And they was having fun.
And have literally, I think, changed the trajectory of the New York Giants team.
Most definitely. They're a contender.
I mean, I think they've given them, obviously, something to hang their hat on and build upon. I don't know how many, if you watch the game, Jackson Dart took a hit and went out of the game, went into the medical tent, and just for a brief series, 3 plays or 2 plays, Russ Wilson came in and just looked like he didn't know what the hell. He didn't know. He
looked awful.
He just didn't look like he knew what the hell was going on.
I think the biggest cheerleader on that team is Jameis Winston. You see him on the sideline, man. That dude's pumped up. He is like the best teammate in the world.
Well, I tell you what,
They all were on New York Giants side.
I thought so.
Yeah.
the NFL is now looking into. They took Jackson Dart into the medical tent, and of course then you see head coach Brian Dable come over,
He was ticked.
go inside, and then you saw another player. I can't remember who that was. Another player come over there. Might have been Scattaboo. And get it and walk inside the tent. Well, under NFL protocol, nobody but medical staff only are to be in that tent
Really?
or during
I
evaluations.
didn't know that.
So you can't have, your buddy in there, your head coach, no one.
They don't want any outside influence.
That's right. So the only people
Makes
in
sense.
there, in that tent, is the injured player and the doctor, medical staff, whatever, looking at him, evaluating him. And then shortly following that, you saw Dable in the face of their he was the doctor on the sideline, kind of barking at him, trying to figure out when his quarterback was coming back and getting in the game.
He was just telling him that he stayed at a Holiday Inn Express
Yeah,
last night.
I get that. So we'll see moving forward if anything becomes of that little exchange in the tent there on the sideline.
What a value grab Jackson Dart was in the NFL draft.
Sure.
Imagine if the Titans had a local station somewhere in their listening area that would have told them that before the start of the draft. If they could have just been warned that, you know what, you can get this great guy late in the first round and he's gonna, you can get rid of some of those first picks that
What
you got.
What was the scout looking at? Was they not looking at Dart? Dart's always been a competitor. And Cattaboo was a good value.
Scattaboo, yeah, he was good. He just. had
I think Dart was, he wasn't the second overall pick. I mean, he was down. He was down through a lot of recruiting evaluators or draft evaluators. I mean, a lot of people didn't pick him.
No.
Number 2 in the draft or number 1 in the draft. I mean, he was down the draft board. So it's not. I mean, everybody gets lucky. I mean, Tom Brady wasn't picked until what, 6th round. I mean, Steve Young was picked, ninth round or something like this. So I mean, yes, you get lucky, Clayton. I get it. And I get you're down on Cam Ward. I understand that. And you're down on the Titans. And they could have, hindsight is now 20/20, right? I get it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, but it's not like the Titans. I think a number of teams, if they were sitting at number one, would have taken Cam Ward number one. I doubt many teams would have taken Jackson Dart over Cam Ward.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Well, then
if he was in their position, would you took Cam at first?
I mean, you have at some point, if you're the Titans and you're as incompetent and inefficient at every position on the football field, you have to start with the number one position that franchises build around, and the main position that franchises build around is the quarterback position, and is the position where you make it deep into the playoffs and have a shot 95% of the time when you have an elite quarterback in the league. Now, am I saying Jalen Hurts is an elite quarterback? I mean, he's not Patrick Mahomes. He's not Josh Allen. He's not that elite, but he's efficient enough in running and delivering the football. And of course, the Eagles, at least they were pretty good in just about all facets of the game, from their defense to the back end of their defense. So, it's definitely a team effort when you're talking about winning Super Bowls. Now, Jackson Dart last night outplayed Jalen Hurts.
He did.
Wasn't even close.
No, he had 195 yards passing, 68% completion rate. He passed for a touchdown and ran for a touchdown. Cam Scatterboo, his rookie running back out of Arizona State, had 98 yards and 3 touchdowns. This weekend, 2 NFL games on the entire slate involve teams with winning records playing each other. Seattle at Jacksonville. Jacksonville's a 1-point favorite at noon. And San Francisco at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's a 3-point favorite. That's a 325 start. And then on Monday Night Football, you have a doubleheader. Buffalo at Atlanta. Chicago at Washington. And, oh, by the way, the Chicago-Washington game is a little replay of a Hail Mary play from last year.
That's
if you
right.
remember that correct.
That's right. The Bears.
So this is a rematch of the
Yeah.
Hail Mary play. I imagine that play's probably going to be shown a couple of times on Monday night. You think?
I would say so, yes.
All right. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
This is Coach Tredaris Goff from Columbia Central High School football. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
Everybody knows that Parks Motor Sales sells the best trucks and SUVs in the world, but you may not know that Parks Certified Service Department sells the best tires in the world for your Buick, GMC, or anything else. We have just about every brand of tire, and our service professionals will fix you up with the one that is perfect for your vehicle. And right now, if you buy 3, we'll throw in the 4th for free. The best deals on the best tires. Parks Motors is doing more to save you more. Parks Motor Sales in Columbia or parksmotorsales.com. We are professional grade.
Let's talk custom design jewelry. Did you know Tillis Jewelry in downtown Columbia creates custom design jewelry and has been for over 30 years? From one-of-a-kind engagement rings to wedding bands and so much more. We want each piece to be as unique as you are and create a family heirloom for tomorrow. Call today and make an appointment with one of our designers. And just for calling, you will receive a free 30-minute consultation. Tillis Jewelry, creating custom jewelry proudly in Tennessee.
Hi, Jimmy here for Columbia Ace Hardware. Columbia Ace Hardware now carries Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines paint. Now their premium quality and huge selection of colors will be right in your neighborhood. Along with the award-winning service and advice Columbia Ace has always provided for your paint projects. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their paint. Columbia Ace, the helpful place.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Do you have trees that need trimming or removed? Do you have stumps that you want grounded? A1 Tree Trimming and Removal is a family-owned and operated business local to Columbia and Lewisburg. They also service surrounding Middle Tennessee. We are licensed and insured and provide free estimates. No job is too big, no tree is too small. Give old Luke a call or text Luke at 931-359-3113. Or you can check them out on Facebook and tell A1 Tree Removal that you heard this ad on the radio. If you love America, then you will love A1 Tree Removal.
You're not just a homeowner, you're also an ice maker that didn't read the job description owner. Fortunately, you've got heating and cooling built and tested to keep going. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Call Davis Heating and Cooling at 931-388-2090 for all your home comfort needs. Davis Heating and Cooling is your local independent American Standard dealer and proudly serves the Murray County area. Find Davis Heating and Cooling online and on Facebook or call today, 388-2090.
Hey, this is Seth Moss at Tennessee Valley Equipment, a premier FAE PrimeTech, Bandit, and Surex dealer. We are your dealer for all of your land clearing and forestry mulching needs. We sell equipment, provide repair service, and parts along with a rental fleet of mulching equipment. We also offer mulching teeth, blades, and sharpening. Our number one priority is getting you up and running as quickly and affordable as possible. Tennessee Valley is located at 300 Santa Fe Pike in wonderful Columbia, Tennessee. Stop by or give us a call today at 931-981-9812.
This is Debbie Matthews with the Nashville Realty Group, and if you've been paying attention, you know the housing market has been tough, but rates are beginning to thaw. So if you're thinking about selling, the time to jump in is getting better every day. But if you're thinking about buying, and those interest rates are still a little bit too high, a good agent knows how to negotiate interest rate buydowns, and I'm a good agent. So call me, Debbie Matthews with Nashville Realty Group, 615-476-3224.
This is Hal Landers, owner of Landers Insurance Agency. We are an independent agency representing the famous Erie Insurance Group. Landers Insurance Agency has been committed to providing great rates and great service since 2002. Whether it's home and auto or business or life insurance, we've got you covered. 24/7 in-house claim service, we've got that too. Visit Landers Insurance at 514 North Garden Street, Columbia. Call us at 931-380-2003. Our website is landersinsuranceagency.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
This is Trip Stoltz with Columbia Ace Hardware. I love listening to 101.7 WKOM FM, Columbia, Tennessee.
And welcome back. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I am Drake in the WKOM studio this afternoon with the Claw, Slim D, and Coach JD.
Roll Tide.
All the way, baby. We got a lot of football to get to in the next couple of segments, so just hang with us. And we've got some picks for the weekend if you want to get a pencil, pen, piece of paper handy. By the way, the Magic 8 Ball went 10-3 yesterday. Absolutely on fire. Had the Giants, had the over in the first quarter. Missed the total point. One of the bets that the Magic 8 Ball missed was over 24.5 points for Philadelphia. I mean, they got to 17. They got to 17 and couldn't do anything else. Is Philadelphia having a Super Bowl hangover?
Big time.
Are they
big time?
You know, I kept watching them through the game. And I kept looking at their record on the screen. It said they're 4-1. And they just didn't feel that way. They didn't. They obviously didn't play that way.
No.
But there's issues. You can tell A.J. Brown still has his.
I mean, in my fantasy league. But think about it. My fantasy league last week, I started the New York Giants defense. They got 0 points against New Orleans. They didn't have a sack against New Orleans.
Spencer Rattler.
I mean, and they scored 14 points, got beat at New Orleans last weekend, obviously by the Saints. Had 0 point fantasy points. I was lucky to win the week, but couldn't understand how you don't get any fantasy points out of your defense if you're playing New Orleans, and then you're the Giants that looked like they did last night. They were all over Jalen Hurts.
They look like two totally opposite teams based on their records. Giants look like the team that was 4-1, and the Eagles look like the team that was 1-4.
Oh, I got a gut feeling there's a problem. There are problems up at the Eagles camp.
There is. I think you're right, Coach.
No.
I mean, Sirianni's
has
been
a bunch of superstars.
Sirianni's been taking it out on some of the fans, giving them the what for. I mean, it's not a good look, man. I'm just telling you right now, it's not a good look. So, all right, college football for the weekend. Week 7 action tonight. Number 24, South Florida Bulls are at North Texas. Unranked North Texas. North Texas is favored in that game.
They're undefeated
by
right
2.5. By the way, that line has gone up from 1.5 to 2.5.
Oh, wow.
So that tells me you better take North Texas. Aren't they the Mean Green or something like that? I can't remember what
The
North
Mean
Texas.
Green Machine, yeah.
I believe they are the Mean Green of North Texas. Minus 2.5 tonight over South Florida. Other games tonight. Friday night football. Rutgers is traveling all the way out to the University of Washington. Myself and the Magic 8 Ball have conferred. We're picking Rutgers to not only cover but possibly upset the Huskies in Washington tonight.
They don't have jet lag.
Fresno State is minus 6.5 at Colorado State. Magic 8 Ball says Fresno State. All the way, Colorado State is arse, according to Magic 8 Ball. I've already given you, and by the way, Magic 8 Ball likes under in that game. Under Fresno State and Colorado State, 47.5. Under the 47.5 total.
We're just in the second segment, right?
I know.
Okay,
we're just in the second segment,
sure.
but I've got a lot of college football to get to.
All right.
And we're just covering the Friday night. Now let's talk about tomorrow's.
Is BYU playing tonight?
No, I don't think.
Yeah, I think they're a late game night. BYU and supposed to be a big game. Look it up, Clayton.
I'm looking it up now. BYU this weekend plays Arizona tomorrow night at Arizona.
Yeah,
it's tomorrow
night. Yeah. Tonight is South Florida, North Texas, Rutgers at Washington, Fresno State, Colorado.
That's some good games last night too in college.
So there's 3 of them. Saturday's games. Number 7, 5-0 Indiana is going to be at number 3, 5-0 Oregon. Oregon's a 7.5-point favorite. I mean, I don't know. Seems like in this Big Ten cross-country scheduling they've had, a lot of the teams going from east to west don't have a ton of success.
No.
I mean, ask Penn State. So these are possible upset games. Number 1, Ohio State is at Illinois. Ohio State by 14. Illinois ranked number 17 in the country. That's 11 a.m. start. Number 8, Alabama is just a 3-point favorite at Missouri. Number 14, Missouri. Undefeated Missouri.
It just makes me nauseous. I don't have a good feeling about it.
Something's up with that number. The number says do not touch Alabama.
No.
I mean, you don't have to bet it, but I'm just saying the number says don't touch Alabama because, I mean.
Who have they played? They ranked number 1 Russian D offense and several top 10 things they ranked, but who have they beat this year? South Carolina?
Yeah.
That's it.
Number 6, Oklahoma is minus 1 point against Texas in the Red River rivalry. I mean, is Texas finally going to wake up and start playing Sarkisian and
so that line flipped.
Arch ball? Yeah.
No.
Well, Mateer is now listed as questionable.
Now, if Mateer play, well, I mean, I don't know. I think it's Oklahoma no matter what. Something's going on with Texas. I don't know whether Sark has started drinking again. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Their offense is awful.
They are.
I know. How is that possible?
Look at the play. Yeah.
I mean, but how is it possible that their offense sucks as bad as they do? I don't understand that.
Their quarterback is not that good.
Number 10, Georgia, 4-1 on the year right now, is a 3.5-point favorite at Auburn in Jordan Hare. Auburn's 3-2. That's 6:30 tomorrow night. That's going to be one. I think that's going to be a great ball game.
Oh, no doubt in my mind. It's going
And
to
then somehow, some way, I don't care if Auburn is down 21 at halftime, down 17 beginning the fourth quarter. Somehow, some way, they find a way to get back in that ball game.
They do, always.
I mean, it's amazing.
It's a tough place to play football in Auburn.
It is truly amazing. That game is at 6:30 tomorrow night, like I said. Number 15, Michigan, travels all the way to USC, Southern Cal. Unranked Southern Cal, they're 4-1. Michigan's 4-1. Michigan's ranked 15th in the country. Southern Cal's favored by 2.5 points. So that tells you don't touch Michigan.
Do not.
In the SEC, number 4, Ole Miss, is a 32-point favorite over Washington State. That's on the SEC network at 11:45.
That's a lock.
Number 11, LSU, is a 10-point favorite at home against South Carolina. That could end up being a tight ball game. LSU has a way of sometimes not playing up to the standard that they normally do midway through the season. You know, there's always this game that LSU plays that, hey, you know, here comes South Carolina. We're favored by double digits, you know. And next thing you know, Lenore Sellers has a terrific game. And they're in it late in the fourth quarter, talking about South Carolina.
Well, Sellers ain't had one yet this year.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I'm sorry, Tennessee Vol fans, but my upset of the weekend and my cover and possible upset of the weekend, winning the ball game, is Arkansas plus 12.5 against Tennessee.
Oh, wow.
I am just
big.
Bobby P. rides again.
And I'm just telling you, who does Tennessee have next weekend?
Alabama.
What is one of the biggest games of the year for the Tennessee Vols every year?
I don't see that happening myself, but
Pull up the Arkansas. One of you all pull up the Arkansas schedule for from this year, if you don't mind. Teams that are off for the weekend in the SEC play are Kentucky, Mississippi State, and the Vanderbilt Commodores.
Little bruh.
Are licking their wounds after the Alabama loss this past weekend. But if we get the Arkansas schedule pulled up, then we can take a look at who. Let me see here if I can find it. Here we go.
I just go back to how they performed against Notre Dame. Notre Dame's got 2 losses.
Okay, all right.
Browbeat by Notre Dame.
Go back to the Memphis game, the game before that.
Yeah.
They had a chance. They let's see who won that ball game. Memphis did 32-31.
Mm-hmm. And
Arkansas should have beat them. Memphis got a good team. What about the game before that? They lost by 6 points to Ole Miss. Ole Miss is ranked number 4 in the country right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
And that was at Ole Miss.
That's right.
They took care of Arkansas State, obviously, and Alabama A&M. I'm just saying that besides the Notre Dame game, and you know how games can get away. You've just lost your coach, right? Had they just fired their coach?
Yep.
So this is kind of
Sam Pittman gone,
and so this is kind of the week off. The first Bobby Petrino coach team. I'm just saying, if Tennessee lollygags into this game against Arkansas, they could find themselves in a real fight in the fourth quarter just to win the ball game. Call me crazy, call me stupid, whatever.
But look at the rest of the schedule. They got A&M next, Auburn, Mississippi State, LSU. This tough schedule. Missouri.
Well, they've
Texas.
lost. Arkansas has lost 3 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just telling you,
I think if they
Bobby Petrino could very easily have these Cats ready to roll, or Razorbacks ready to roll. I know that's hard to swallow for some people.
It is. It's hard to swallow for me.
It's going to make some people
They might
mad.
not win 4 games this year. I don't think they'll have a problem in the Neyland Stadium tomorrow. I think it'll be just a Tennessee blowout.
Well,
what about you, Little Drake?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I think Tennessee's going to win it.
How much?
How much? That's hard to say. From what y'all have said, I think they'll win it by at least a good 2 touchdowns is what I'm thinking.
You heard it from Drake.
I'm the wrong person to bet off of.
I feel as though Bobby Petrino is a good enough coach and offensively minded enough, good enough coach, to if he's playing a defense that has not been playing at a very high level all season, then he can find a way to exploit that and put some points on the board.
But you got to have a lot of believers out there on that team, and this is his second week as being head coach, a week off. You know, these, I hate to say it, but we know these young men, how they act. I'm afraid a lot of them done checked out, waiting for the transfer portal to open up here. I just don't see it happening.
You never know.
What about you, Clayton?
I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, the quarterback, the Green kid's a really, really good, talented guy. And
dual threat.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen what he's capable of doing, and he's got some physical tools that he's got length.
Just like Lenore Sellers.
Correct.
And sometimes you're...
But your defense got to make stops, too.
Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. I mean, as far as that goes. I'm just saying, Lenore Sellers, as well as the Green kid for Arkansas, both of them, you just better be careful if you're playing at home, because any given Saturday, an SEC team with a hot, talented quarterback like they have can come in and give you a pretty darn tough game. Now, yes, there's been Saturdays where they've laid an egg. I'll agree with that. But I'm just saying, don't go to sleep. Don't try to sleepwalk through Arkansas trying to get to Tuscaloosa next weekend.
That's okay.
So
yeah,
that's just, I'm just laying that out there. We're up against our second break. This is the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I am Drake with Coach JD, Slim D, and the Claw in the studio. We'll take a quick break. We're going to come back with the rest of our Magic 8 Ball picks. Grab a pen and a piece of paper. Maybe we make some money tonight and tomorrow and Sunday. We'll be right back.
This is Coach Tredez Goff from Columbia Central High School football. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
For 40 years, the Jewelers Bench has worked hard for their customers and provided the highest quality jewelry at the best price. They keep going back. Recent renovations have allowed them to expand their inventory. More high-quality jewelry, custom vintage and estate pieces, and professional jewelry and watch repairs. They also buy gold. The Jewelers Bench, still here, still great service. 808 Trotwood Avenue, Columbia.
Hey, this is Derek Ransom with 10 Pin Alley, voted #1 family entertainment center in Murray County. We offer 32 bowling lanes, giant arcade, laser tag, bumper cars, and a full cafe and bar menu. We also specialize in group events, kids and adult birthday parties, company parties, sports team parties, and holiday parties. We're located at 322 East James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia. Call us today at 931-381-BOWL or visit us at 10pin.com. 10 Pin Alley, it's where the good times roll.
In today's uncertain world, you can never be too careful about your family's financial future. That's why the Parker Group, a part of Baird's Private Wealth Management, is offering a free second opinion on your financial plans. Let us review your current plan, and we will identify any gaps and offer suggestions to improve it. Please call the Parker Group at 931-548-3737. That's 931-548-3737. Robert W. Baird and Company Incorporated does not offer tax or legal advice.
This is Mark Curry at the Trailer Store. We are a local, family-owned business. Every day, I work with my wife, Susie, my mother, Becky, and my son, Justin. We offer a full line of lawnmower trailers, utility trailers, stock trailers, and a full line of trailer parts. We also offer service. Come see us at 1021 New Lewisburg Highway. Call us at 931-381-2795. That's 931-381-2795.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give you all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
The generations that have paved the way for us deserve respect, integrity, and compassion. This is Kelly Dobson, owner of Caring Hearts Home Healthcare. My grandmother and mother started this business in 2005, and I was honored to take over in 2012. Licensed and insured, we help our aging community stay in the comfort of their own homes. Online at CaringHeartsHomeHealthcareLLC.com, by phone 931-381-5470, or in person at 1121 Trotwood Avenue here in Columbia. That's Caring Hearts Home Healthcare.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley. And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wallcover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wallcovering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
This is Coach Devin Simler from Columbia Central Baseball. You are listening to 101.7 WKOM in Columbia, Tennessee.
And welcome back in to the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. I am Drake. In the studio this beautiful Friday afternoon. Man, it looks gorgeous outside. We're downtown Columbia in the WKOM studios with the Claus Slim D. I almost called him Skinny D. Slim D. And Coach JD.
What's up?
What's going on?
Just enjoying my golden ball from last Thursday.
We were talking, yeah. Congratulations on that.
Thank you, Drake.
And congratulations to the Whitthorne Middle School Tigers, as they are the Murray County Football Conference champions once again. And what about that high school game last night we were talking about on the break? It was
Antioch and Franklin Road Academy. They both was, I think, undefeated, and the final score was 64-61.
That was a basketball game?
I thought it was until
is that what?
Yeah. A lot of points scored by.
How many three-pointers? They must hit a bunch of three-pointers. No, that was the football score, 64-61. Mm-hmm. And who won?
Antioch did.
Wow, that is nuts.
Antioch 6A school, ain't it, Clayton?
I believe that's correct.
Yeah,
yes,
6A.
Injury reports so far for the weekend. Names of note for teams. Look down. Alan Lazard is out for the New York Jets. They're going to have a tough time with Denver, I'm afraid, this weekend. The Titans kicker, Joey Sly, is out. Chuba Hubbard is out for Carolina Panthers, along with wide receiver Jalen Coker's questionable. As we slide on down the list here, Omarion Hampton is out for the Chargers. Left tackle Joe Alt, it's an ankle problem. He's out. Right tackle Trey Pipkins, the knee, he's out. And there's a whole list. Quentin Johnston, wide receiver for the Chargers, hamstrings questionable. For the Tennessee Titans, Bryce Oliver, knee, wide receiver, he's out. Right guard Blake Hance, shoulders out. Arden Key, outside linebacker, is out. Cornerback Marcus Harris has a calf problem. He's out. And I told you about the kicker. For Tampa Bay, Bucky Irving has a foot problem. He's out. Mike Evans, wide receiver, is out. Chris Godwin, wide receiver, out. So there you have it. Those are the early injury reports. Of course, a couple hours before kickoff, they have the final injury reports that come out. Let's look at some games for this weekend. Major League Baseball tonight, Seattle versus Detroit. You want to bet these players to get 2+ total bases. Julio Rodriguez for Seattle, Josh Naylor for Seattle, 2+ total bases. You can find that bet on FanDuel. Riley Green for Detroit, 2+ total bases. Magic 8 Ball says bet under 8 strikeouts for Tariq Skubal, starting pitcher for Detroit. Probably going to be your American League Cy Young winner. Under 8 strikeouts for him. And also, the Magic 8 Ball likes the under 6 total. The over-under total on runs in this game tonight between Seattle and Detroit is 6. The lowest total I've seen in the postseason so far. And, the lower the total, the more probability has going under. So under the total of 6 for tonight. Now, college football, let's refresh what we were talking about. Magic 8 Ball likes Rutgers plus 11.5 against Washington tonight. Fresno State minus 6.5 against Colorado State. North Texas minus 2.5 over number 24 South Florida Bulls. Under 47.5 in the Fresno State-Colorado State game. College football tomorrow, Magic 8 Ball likes NC State. NC State is getting 23.5 points from Notre Dame. I mean, I know in my mind that's saying, man, that's a lot of points. That's, it's over 3 touchdowns in the field goal that they're going to beat NC State at Notre Dame, and probably conventional wisdom says, well, if it's that big, then you need to take Notre Dame. They're going to kill NC State. Magic 8 Ball likes NC State plus 23.5. Magic 8 Ball also likes Maryland at home plus 6.5 points against Nebraska. So those are 2 underdogs right there that the Magic 8 Ball likes. Under 47.5 in the Florida-Texas A&M game. That game could very well be another 16-10 type of very low-scoring defensive battle. 2 quality defenses going against each other. I'm not sure where I rank the offenses. I wouldn't say either one of them are lights-out high-level offenses, but both of them have pretty solid defenses. Louisiana Monroe, minus 2.5 at Coastal Carolina. Coastal Carolina, the Chanticleers, are not what they have been in the past. They are ASS. I'm telling you. They are that bad.
They lose 1 game last year, remember?
I know, but I'm telling you, this year they are awful.
How many games they lost?
I want to say they're 1-4 or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
They used to dominate that conference. Phew.
Even baseball. They've been a great baseball program over there.
Other games to pay close attention to, and the Magic 8 Ball likes, over 51.5 in the UMass at Kent State game. UMass and Kent State, over 51.5 points. Kent State, folks, they're favored by 2.5 points. I mean, rarely have we ever seen Kent State even favored in a football game.
Yeah,
and they are favored by 2.5 over UMass. But take the over, 51.5 in that. Over 48.5 in the Toledo Bowling Green game. As we're going MAC, get back to the MAC. And over 45.5 in the Miami of Ohio Akron game. Oklahoma. Magic 8 Ball likes Oklahoma over Texas by a point or more than a point. Magic 8 Ball likes under 50.5 in the Ohio State-Illinois game. Under 50.5 in the Ohio State-Illinois game.
Where's that game?
That's at Illinois. You want to go some NFL? Since this is the NFL weekend. Magic 8 Ball likes Pittsburgh minus 5.5 over Cleveland in Pittsburgh. Indianapolis minus 7 over Arizona. Kyler Murray might not even play. It's going to be. They said it's going to be a miracle if Kyler Murray can make it out to play in Indianapolis. The Las Vegas Raiders minus 4 now over the Tennessee Titans.
Wow.
I like the Raiders.
Geno Smith and company, they get back on track after really sucking against Indianapolis last weekend.
Titans just don't have a prayer, do they?
And they really don't. In one of the 2 games that have 2 teams with winning records playing each other in the NFL this weekend is the Seattle-Jacksonville game. Jacksonville just coming off that big emotional win Sunday night. Was that Sunday night?
Mm-hmm. Sunday night.
Well, they got to travel to Seattle this weekend. Magic 8 Ball says take Seattle over Jacksonville. Well, there's a bunch of games to play. Also, real quick, under 38.5 in the Pittsburgh-Cleveland game. New Orleans plus 3.5 at home against New England. Carolina plus 3 against Dallas. KC minus 2.5 at home on Sunday Night Football against Detroit. Detroit's out of their dome, playing out of conference. Take KC. This has been the Front Porch Sports Radio Hour. We will talk to you on Monday.